I got 3 stacks.
Why is it only 3 books there? There's supposed to be 4 books in that one.
Oh no, it's supposed to go 3, 2, 1. So take a book from there and put it in this one. But you gotta put it on your nightstand.
I'm gonna go largest pile. I'm gonna take these 3.
Need to move this on as well. And you get that project card.
Take all books and this one here?
Yeah. Is it a bad one?
Yeah. It's a terrible
well, then
one.
what happens? You're only allowed 5, right? What happens?
So I get to
now?
discard one, I guess.
Yeah, of the worst one maybe that you don't want. Okay, I'm going to rest. Hello friends, welcome back to a new weekly vlog. I have decided to name my weekly vlogs the Homebody Chronicles because every single weekly vlog, or every single week, I am literally at my house like 95% of the time. I am a homebody, and literally all my hobbies, I am a cozy hobby girly and I have heaps of hobbies and they're all about me being at home. Well, I could do some hobbies outside of the house, like reading, but I like to stay home. So yeah, in the future, if you see it's a title of my video saying the Homebody Chronicles, they are my weekly vlogs. I'm just mostly at home. I don't have a lot on this week, I don't think, but I absolutely love filming weekly vlogs. I think they are one of my favorite things to film. I need to make a sourdough this morning. Well, I think I'm actually going to make 2 mini loaves. I've been loving my mini loaves. They're just easier, well, they cook quicker and they're easier to kind of slice and deal with because sometimes sourdoughs are huge. I'm gonna make 2 mini sourdough loaves today for family, not for me, because I'm catching up with family tomorrow and I think we're going op shopping, which I'm so excited for. I love a good op shop. Yeah. I also made, I don't think I spoke to you, but I showed you a clip. I also made some homemade granola the other day and I'm actually obsessed. I have been having it on top of my yogurt bowls in the morning with some berries, but I kind of need to get back into the habit of having higher protein breakfast. Sometimes I get lazy to cook eggs. So anyway, I've been having that. It is really early in the morning. I need to sit down. I think I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I need to sit down and plan my day. I also did go to the bookstore yesterday. Wait 1 moment. And I picked up, and now back to you. I don't think I'm gonna read this like anytime soon, but I do obviously want to read it. And so I'm adding it to my TBR. I probably could have bought it later when I was planning to read it. Book 1, everyone was obsessed with that book. I don't even know what the average rating is, but I feel like everyone that I know rated it 5 stars, like was obsessed with it. And I wasn't. I think I rated the first book like 3.5, which, I mean, I still enjoyed the book. I just wasn't obsessed with it. So I am a little bit nervous about this one, but I still think I am going to enjoy it. I'm just not in a rush to read it, but it is a new release, so I picked this up. And this week, if you watched my last video, I started a book and I didn't get to finish it in that video. So this week I am trying to read and finish Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I haven't had much time to read lately, so I think I'm finding the beginning to be quite slow, but I think that's a me problem, not the book, because I'm obsessed with the like vibes of this book and the coziness and everything. So I am 70 pages in. I have a lot to read, but this is this week's book of choice that I'm trying to get through. I also, sorry, my intros is always super long. I also really want to get back into some of my other hobbies. I haven't crocheted in a really long time and I need to keep practicing. I'm still a very, very beginner. I need to keep practicing that. I also got gifted a sewing machine from my nan, so I really, really want to get into sewing and so many other hobbies that I want to continue doing. But I think my time at the moment is going into the renovations. We're planning a housewarming in a couple of weeks, so every spare minute I have is going into the house. We are currently trying to work on the gardens. I planted all my roses the day before. Today is Wednesday. I planted them on Monday. I planted all my roses on Monday, and we are preparing the veggie garden, which I am so excited for. Like, so excited to have my veggie garden. Anyway, I want to try and get back into my hobbies and my habits. I do think once the renovations are done, I'm gonna have so much more time on my hands, and I'm so excited for the content that I can film. Anyway, I'm gonna start my sourdough and plan my day. I do have some editing that I really need to do as well, so that's probably gonna take up most of my day, if I'm being honest. My nan gave me all her brand new vintage tea towels she hasn't used and didn't want anymore, and I think they're just the absolute cutest. Anyway, wanted to show you guys that. If you know me, then you know that I absolutely love tea. I have at least one tea every single day, whether that's a herbal tea or a black tea, whatever it is. I like a cup of tea. I have been trialing some coffee flavors. I've been having some iced coffees. I've also been getting into matcha as well, which I love. I love experimenting and different flavors, and I also like trying new tea. So this morning I'm having a morning sunshine. My favorite tea brand is T2. I like the loose teas. I'm funny about tea bags because of the amount of microplastics on a tea bag. I know that T2's actual tea bags are biodegradable and they're like plastic free. So yeah, I do prefer loose tea if possible. This morning I'm going to have a morning sunshine, and I wanted to show you guys how cute is this little mug that my sister bought me. I'm obsessed with cute mugs, and the blueberries are just adorable. Today I'm using this cute mug and I'm having a black tea. This is a black tea. Not that you guys probably care about my tea obsession, but I do love trying new teas. This is not a new tea. You can see that I've used quite a lot of it. I got up super early this morning to cook my sourdough. It's not even, I think it's just after 7 a.m. and I need to leave in a little bit, but they're both cooked, cooling down. I'll just wrap them in baking paper probably. But I think I said yesterday, I love the little loaves. I probably could have tried an inclusion. I've been loving cinnamon raisin or cinnamon sultana at the moment, so I probably could have done that for these mini loaves, but that's okay. I think I said yesterday, I'm giving these away to family. I'm going to be spending the day with family, going to a cafe and some op shops. I am too scared to film in public, so I might try and grab a few clips on my phone, but I will not be bringing my camera. But anyway, I need to finish getting ready and wrap these up, and then I have to leave in about 10 minutes. So I don't think I've spoken to you guys in a couple of days. It is Saturday. I went op shopping. I think I already told you guys I was going op shopping on Thursday. I only found one book, which was a Frederick Bachman book. I haven't read any books by him yet. I have My Friends on my TBR, but I saw it and I obviously want to try. I feel like he's going to be a favorite author, so I want to try his books. Anyway, it's currently in cling wrap because it's been living in my freezer for a day, so I can pull that out tomorrow. I do it just as a precaution to kill any bugs. And then yesterday I didn't really do much. I watched the basketball and I've been working on my like homemaker, home everything binder. I think I spoke about it in the Vlogmas vlogs that this year will be my first full year living in this house and the first year with the renovations being done, and I really wanted a binder with just a place for everything. I've got like my recipes. I'm currently working on veggie garden and vegetable information and like everything you can think of. My sourdough, my schedule, maintenance schedules, when insurance and things are due, everything you can think of that I would need, I'm putting in this binder, even like an emergency list if anything happens and things I need to grab. Birthdays, cleaning schedule, everything is going in this binder because, well, one, I wanted a place where everything was, and two, I want to reduce my screen time. I think it's always a goal of mine to reduce my screen time, and every time I'm writing lists and looking up recipes and looking up information, and like I'm obviously still gonna have to do that, but I want a place where I have information available to me, especially information that I need all the time. Like my veggie garden, I'm writing out the vegetable, the season, plants that it goes well planted next to, companion plants, and then plants that they don't grow well next to, which is enemy plants. I'm doing extra notes about it, the seedlings and the seeds, when the best time to plant them, soil temperature, just everything. So that's what I've been working on. It has been taking me hours and hours and hours. You guys can probably imagine I've been working on it here and there over the last couple of months, but I was doing that yesterday. Today I also watched basketball and I've also been working on my binder. I don't think I'm gonna have much more time to work on my binder over the next couple of weeks. So there's just lots of cleaning and little things that we want to get done. I can't wait until our house is in the maintenance phase and we're just maintaining everything, because honestly, I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to have bought my home and renovate it, but it is tiresome. Renovating a whole house inside and out, it's a lot, but it makes me feel grateful for things that I do have. Because in the process of renovating, showers, toilets, kitchen, fridge, handles on cupboards is a huge thing that I was so thankful for once we got. Because anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I don't know really what I'm doing for the rest of the day. Probably continue reading. Let me get it. While I was cleaning this morning, I was listening to the audiobook. I was trying to physically read this book, but then I was like, let me just put on the audiobook. I don't think I like the narrator very much, but I love this story getting told to me through audiobook. And I think I'm enjoying the audiobook more than physically reading it, which is rare. I physically read the first 100 pages. I'm now on page 166, so we are over halfway through, and I must say it did take me a little while to get into the book. I was only reading like 10 pages here and there. I think because it's kind of cozy and not much action and things are happening, I was just reading little bits at a time, so it took me longer to get into the book. But I am loving it, having a great time. I love filming weekly vlogs, but I do struggle with trying to do all the renovations and stuff. Another reason I'm excited for the maintenance phase, because I will have so much more free time. I absolutely love being in my kitchen, and I have the flexibility to come into my kitchen and try recipes and cook and bake and do all the things that I love, which I'm very fortunate about. And today I want to make some cashew chocolate like bliss balls, so we'll see how that goes. But I have been trialing a lot of recipes and snacks and baked goods over the last couple of months, because I'm trying to become an ingredient household. We're trying to cut down on processed foods, but that's another thing for another time. I also just prefer cooking and baking and making everything from scratch. I love it. So yeah, I am going to make some bliss balls. 7 ingredients. They're not very hard, but that's what I'm doing.